Ladies and gentlemen, this video has everything. It's got NASA talking about commissioning a team to study to start early fall to examine unidentified aerial phenomenon, WAP, which is kind of like UFOs, but just sounds different. And it's got Chupacabras, that mythical magical creature who's kind of like the Southwest Bigfoot, but different. I don't know, he seems cool. I don't think the Chupacabra ever rips people to shreds, but you never know. Anyway, they spotted a Chupacabra in Amarillo. Maybe it's just a furry looking for love. And this video has quick discussions about the sun's long-lost companion, which could now be anywhere in the Milky Way. That's pretty nebulous, huh? And this video has high German bun yields. But you knew that already, right? And this video has potential hurricanes in the future hitting the United States of America. And this video has me talking about lots of lightning. And big giant heat waves. And a whole lot of severe weather. Today, that's right, if you're in the yellow zone, today, I would be watching out. You could get giant head-sized hail. Or you could get tornadoes, or you could get straight line winds. Or you could get disappointed if you're a storm chaser and then none of that shit happens. And then tomorrow, you get the orange bean of danger, possible doom. You could get a red bean in there as well. For, like Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi. So I'd watch out for severe weather over the next 48 hours for sure. If you are in any of the danger zones. Doesn't look like Texas is going to get a whole lot of rain because Texas is going to get a whole lot of heat because we got big heat waves coming. And even though the sun is still spotless, we have a strange new sunspot on the sun. You see, a new sunspot is emerging in the sun's southern hemisphere. And it's a little strange. But aren't we all a little strange these days? For one thing, it is circular. Aren't we all a little more circular these days than we used to be? For another, its magnetic field is tilted 90 degrees away from normal sunspots. Holy crap, that is so weird. This one merits watching. All right, we can get a merit badge for watching because it's merited. All right, Noctilucent cloud season is here, and they're spilling out of the Arctic Circle. Airline pilot Zach Alcantar saw them from the cockpit window on June 7th. Ooh, they're so beautiful. I love blue. Technically, blue's my favorite color. But yeah, it's Noctilucent cloud season, yo. It's meteor smoke. So smoke them if you got them. If smoking meteors is your thing, Oh, and also, I was trying to make a video that I just posted before this. You should definitely watch it. Talking about my third trip to NASA, because I'm going to NASA tomorrow, to hang out at the Houston Space Center to watch my buddy Apollo and his band Sam Turner and the Cactus Cats play at 4:30 p.m. And because I'm trying to make a super cool video, and my hacker haters kept totally messing with me. And so I just posted up kind of a jumbled mess, but I think you still might enjoy it. Anyway, it's talking about this is like my third trip. In 2015, I went with friends. And then in 2017, I got invited to the NASA Super Bowl Social. And then, this time I'm going with my buddy Apollo, who's playing drums, to this festival. But for the trolls and jerks out there still trying to spoil people's fun, I just want to remind y'all, Saturn went retrograde, so it is officially karma season. So I super duper highly recommend being cool and not being an asshole over the next few months. Technically, I recommend that all the time. Just stay cool. But, people are going to do what they're going to do, especially fixed signs. And it brings me back to the question I always ask. Do really stubborn people actually have free will? Yeah, dude, it is a crazy world, and it is crazy times, and we are now getting into hurricane season. It is hurricane season, and it really starts to heat up. Though June is not usually that dangerous. We don't usually get hit by Category 3s in June. But look at this piece over here. We got to watch. Remember, the Atmospheric Defense Team and Prayer Warriors have done a good job so far this year. But here, we got one we're watching. Remember, we've been watching for one to show up around the 14th. And so this would kind of be that one. Where will it go? Nobody knows. It's still over 10 days away. And so, where it would land. So, we will just keep an eye on things. But it's definitely been strange. And it's a hurricane season. So there's no reason to not pay attention to the hurricane who's, what's, and why's if you're on the coast, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're just a super weather nerd like me. But we're looking for something to form around the 14th and then slowly move up into the Gulf. Will it go west? Will it go east? Will it go north? Nobody knows, but we will pay attention. Hopefully we'll continue to get lucky. But though 2022 has been weird and wild, right? Did I mention things are pretty lightning-y right now? Okay, let me mention it again. Sometimes I mention stuff twice just to reinforce what I'm saying. Also, a reminder for a lot of people, you got a giant heat wave that is even anomalous for this time in the pre-summer coming up, so be ready. You got a decent amount of hot heat coming at you over the next 3 to 7 day range with some high winds, but if you look at the whole Southwest, it's excessive heat for almost everybody, and then heavy rain up top. Now here, let's look at the mixed precipitation charts. The red is like where you should watch out for wild and severe weather, especially really crazy looking hail. But if you notice, there's a heat bubble over Texas, so we won't be getting much rain over the next 48 hours, I do not imagine, which is good for the concert tomorrow. Though I should wear sunscreen, I guess. But yeah, it's going to be a decent amount of rain up top, and then a decent amount of severe weather as the spring and summer still continue to collide. Super duper happy birthday to Natalie Portman, the mighty Thor. You know I love you. Weeklies are in. Shit gonna be hot. Shifting to the east, so says Empire Weather. Latest European weeklies are in, and they are not pretty from a precipitation perspective across the belt over the next 30 days. So, yeah, going to NASA tomorrow with buddies who could ask for more. And NASA's launching studies on UFOs. That is really cool. Hopefully we will be able to talk about UFOs in a fun and friendly fashion over the next few months because it's a fascinating subject. Am I related to Valiant Thor? Maybe, probably. If you don't know who Valiant Thor is, I would look him up. He's a cool dude. As I always say, as your Planetary Defense Commander, I'm not the first Thor. I won't be the last Thor, but I am honored to be part of the family. But NASA's study aims to move the scientific understanding of UAPs forward. Because there's a lot we do not know about. You know, some people say that they're super negative alien connotations, that like where we are being farmed. Some people say that like aliens protect us from nuking each other. And who knows, man? There's so much we do not know. Anyone who claims to know everything sounds like a jackass to me. Yeah, but it's interesting. And remember when they dumped the like UFO report 2 years ago and shit was so crazy nobody even really noticed or talked about it? That is life these days now, isn't it? Hurricane man Josh Morgerman, a little climatology for y'all. June hurricane landfalls in continental USA since 1851. The main takeaways are intense impacts, category 3+, are very rare. So that's good news. 2, there are favored areas. Texas and western Louisiana, Florida Panhandle, Big Bend. It sounds like more than 2 areas, Josh. Audrey, 1957 is the June benchmark. You're welcome. Okay, cue that song from the movie with The Rock where he says, "You're welcome." Okay, great. Yeah, the sun is quiet now, but I don't think it'll be quiet for too long. Halo CME, consistent with the prediction below, a big region is rotating onto the Earth-facing side of the sun. And so the sun is taking a little break, kind of like we all do when we get really active, and then we could just kind of charge ourselves up, and then we will get back at it. Flooding has been happening here at the Halsey concert in Columbia, Maryland. Fans of pop star Halsey were soaked during heavy rainfall on Wednesday. That seems dangerous. Probably not safe, but hey, I guess if you really love band, some risks are worth taking. Yeah, the world's an ocean. We got some super planet parades and conjunctions coming up, and Earth swinging around past the big old gas giant, so we're going to be on an earthquake and a volcano high alert in about a month, for about 3 to 4 months. Yeah, it's definitely going to be super hot, almost volcano weather. Krakatau volcano in Indonesia has been snap, crackle, popping, and by that I mean erupting. And speaking of Saturn and karma, on the day Saturn turned retrograde in Donetsk Oblast, Skeet of All Saints, I won't even say that, which belongs to Moscow, caught fire due to Russian shelling. No casualties reporting, but yeah, dude, that ain't gonna bring you good karma, dude. Anyway, I don't know. I'd have a lot to say about this, but I'll keep it minimal. I guess some people can't help but to be total dicks. I don't know. I'm not saying you'll get bear surprises, but it is possible. Totally, absolutely possible. I'd be playing defense. That's what I always say, pretty much. It's a crazy world, but I love and appreciate you. Hey, I wonder if Amelia Clark is still single. Popocatépetl volcano erupted after more than a month of quiescence in Mexico. What? That's a weird sentence. Yeah, if you do encounter UFOs or chupacabras or angry bears or just really disgruntled people, just stay cool, man. Stay cool. Yo, use the force. These have been crazy days for sure. Absolutely, without a doubt. So I still recommend teamwork and, people working together and being cool and having compassion. But, people can do what they're going to do. So, yeah, it's crazy. And we're about to get back into super crazy season, I think. Wait, what? Possible fuel leak shifts SpaceX space station supply run to late June. There's too much going on right now. All right, so hope to catch y'all tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow at the Moon to Mars Festival. And the heavens are going to be totally lit this month. So let's do our best to stay cool, stay positive, keep a sense of humor, and enjoy all the divine magic that is around us. It's crazy. I've lost 37 pounds in just over 2 months. Isn't that wild? God is great, and life is good. And Astro Fight Club, you guys are pretty dang awesome. I appreciate you. And so, if you want to watch this video and let me know how it is, that's cool. It's kind of jumbled, though. And if you want to meet me out tomorrow at NASA Space Center, I'll just be kind of hanging out, walking around. That'd be cool. And if you want to stay cool, I would appreciate that. Oh, also, please allow me to say absolute thank you to everybody in Astro Fight Club for all the love and support over the years. And let me say thank you to Tyler, sending special vibes and happiness your way, and to everybody in Asteroid Fight Club too. And thank you to Greg, Darlene, Patricia, Alexis, Lauren, Barbara, Glenda, Arnica, Lightsoul, Dan, Marlita, Brian, and Max. I don't have a fundraiser going on this month, but if you do want to say, hey, thanks, Thor, I plan to keep it up as much as possible. You can make a contribution if you want. And it always puts a smile on my face. But when you guys say cool things to me, that also puts a smile on my face. And when you say prayers for me or just think good thoughts or laugh at shit I say, I think I can feel it. Okay. So everybody stay cool. And I will talk to you in the near future. And we'll talk about UAPs and chupacabras and all the things. And hopefully I'll make a video about my adventure at NASA for the 3rd time. All right. Everybody have a great day. Have a great night. Stay cool. And God bless everyone. Pretty please pray for peace and good times this summer.